privilege of working with Chef Linda Shank, and you may have seen her. She's been on cake shows and Learning Channel, but she also has a patent for chocolate fondant, and I'm going to share with you some of the knowledge that I've learned from her. First, I will talk to you about how to make chocolate fondant or chocolate molding clay, and I will tell you some tools that you can use, simple tools you can use in your home, and then some techniques to put together some bows and cute decorations. And all this is pretty inexpensive, and it will be a good way that once you have this knowledge, you can use it yourself. Okay, well, the first thing, I have a recipe from Professional Cake Decorating Book by Toby Garrett. And when you think of professional, you think, okay, this is going to be complicated. There are 2 ingredients in making this modeling clay: cacao syrup and chocolate. That's it. All you do is you're going to take a pound of chocolate. I like Ghirardelli. It's good. It's 6% cocoa. Take a pound of that and half a cup of cacao syrup, and you place it in a plastic bowl. Put it in the microwave. You microwave it for 30 seconds. Stir it. Do that 3 times. But be careful. You don't want to burn your chocolate, because if you do, then it's ruined. And if you get any kind of water into the chocolate, that will ruin it too. But otherwise, it's very simple. And you mix that up with the cacao syrup, and then within seconds, this cool, like almost magic, turns into this Play-Doh edible chocolate. So that is what we are going to work with today. That's your recipe right there. So the tools that you need to create this cake, very simple. You have them in your house. Just a knife to just cut away the chocolate. Right now, you can feel it's kind of hard because chocolate melts at 90 degrees. Your body temperature is at 98.8. So I've been holding this in my hand here, so it'll be easy to work with. But once you've molded it, then, and it's room temperature, below 90, then you have a hard piece of chocolate. So that's what's really great and really neat to use this with. So at home, I use a ruler. You're going to cut some straight lines, a little spatula to lift off your chocolate, X-Acto knife. This, clean it and use it. It gives you a very nice straight line. Right here, I just have some different types of cutters. You can buy these at cake shops, but really, you can use whatever you have at home. I've used big straws before, cut them in, and use it. Whatever you have. This, it's a Play-Doh cutter. Whatever you get a hold of, whatever you want to use. It's cheap, it's easy. I spent $3 to make a pound of this chocolate. And that's pretty inexpensive. You won't use all of that. You need a mat and a rolling pin. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started here. Take this out. Should be nice and warm and ready to roll out. Gotta use a little bit of muscle there. As you can see, it gets very smooth really fast, and it will hold that texture. Unlike chocolate that you melt, if you don't temper chocolate, which is this up to 110, down to 85, back up to 90, it's complicated. This you won't have to worry about it. So I'm going to take this little daisy cutter. You just press the cutter into the chocolate. You have this. Push the plunger back a few times that. And then you have your cute little decorations. So same thing with the circle. And it's just very easy. And then you just throw polka dots all over your cake. So you got a quick decorative ideal. And then to make the bow. It's actually quite easy too. Just need a template. Go ahead and cut the template out. Roll your chocolate out just like I've done here. And then you take the pieces out. So for this chocolate bow, I already rolled it out and I cut it. I should be able to just peel it right off here. Now this hasn't been, I haven't had this as warm, but. So here are all the pieces. Get one streamer. Okay, you fold the chocolate over to the center. Take the other piece, fold it into the center as well. Just kind of push it, gather around, give that little bow tie effect. Wrap this, you want to cover up the seam. That's all that's doing. It's just covering up the seam, fold it in the back, press it together. And another little piece just to add a little depth. Kind of gives it more character, more realistic. It's fun. some streamers here. Which must have, yeah, well, that was off. But anyway, so then there you have it. You have your little bow, and you put it right on your cake, and it's delicious. And it's easy to work with. The benefits to making your own cake, as well as the cost effectiveness, is really worth the time and effort that you put into it. And so with the different, with the recipe I've given to you, the tools you need, and just the simple techniques, you can make your own